So, good morning, people. Again, my name is Solomon Sipuma. Some of you know me as DJ Sauls. So, today I just thought I should talk to you about knowledge. I should talk to you about knowledge, but today I'm going to talk about knowledge as something that could actually get you into trouble. So there's a saying that knowledge is power. But sometimes too much knowledge in the wrong hands can destroy lives. So let me share with you a story of something that actually happened a while ago. I am very good when it comes to investigation. I'm very talented. So in 2000, a friend of mine was hijacked somewhere in Chakuma. And I went on a manhunt. Within one day, I was able to recover the stolen vehicle with the contents that was inside that vehicle. So the thing is, I've always been this guy that's very good at investigations. So let me tell you what happened. Fast forward to 2007. In 2007, and then you need to actually understand that what I'm about to tell you, it's not something that I've heard or read about. It's something that I lived through, a real story about how yeah. So the reason why I'm quiet because I remember what happened that time. So it's a real story about how intelligence can investigate you without your knowledge and how quickly things can turn from strange to dangerous. So the reason why I'm sharing this story is because I'm seeing all these things that are happening now in our country, and people talk about intelligence and being investigated without knowing. Let's take it from the beginning. So, yeah. So it was an ordinary day for me. And I remember that time I used to stay in Pretoria West. It was an ordinary day. I was at home, just doing what I always do. Then all of a sudden, a man showed up at my house and he introduced himself as Brigadier Nkomo from NIA. And mind you, NIA, it's a national intelligence, and these guys, they will not just investigate you if it's not a matter of national intelligence. Now, when someone show up claiming to be from intelligence, you immediately get alert because that's not a random visitor. He said he was from NIA, which is the National Intelligence Agency, and he claimed he was there to warn me. Imagine when somebody says they are there to actually warn you, hey, you're asking yourself, hey, what did I do this day? According to him, one of his colleagues had stolen guns and disappeared. Before vanishing, that colleague left behind a hit list. Yes, you heard me. He left a hit list. He looked at me in the eye and said, your name is on that hit list. Yeah, that's what he said. At first, I thought he was mistaken, or maybe he's testing me. He mentioned where I worked, my routine when I leave, when I return, even how I park my car. He even read the registration number of my car, which I find it very funny because at that time I don't even know the reg of my car. Details that no stranger should know. And then in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, okay, it might be true. This guy comes from Nia. That's when my neighbors stepped in, and then they said they've seen this guy before hanging around, watching, but he never had a car, no phone, either no car, just a SIM card in his pocket. Yeah, and then I think that in a way kind of got us worried. Yeah? I called a friend of mine whose house I was renting. His name is Semi. So Semi came. I don't know. He was in the area. He came, and we quickly asked the guy what was happening. I think Semi get angry, and I remember him hitting that guy with a cell phone. And then as a community, we decided that it's weird. Let's take this guy into the police station because what he said didn't make sense. He said as part of their investigation or protocol, they don't carry phones. And I remember thinking, this story getting stranger by minute. What worried me is how he explained to me how his friend is gonna climb the roof and get into the roof into my house. So, that got me worried. Then I decided, let's take this guy to the police station. We took him to Pretoria West Police Station. I told the officers that this guy threatened me. And they were not worried because there's no proof that he has threatened me. There was no proof at all. So I decided, you know what, if you don't arrest this guy, I'm taking him with. As I turn around, one of the officers realized that I've got a firearm. And I think they feared for his life. Then they said to me they're gonna arrest him. They searched him, they found something very shocking. He had a DI card, like Defense Intelligence. That's when we realized that his credentials shows that really he was a brigadier at Defense Intelligence. Now imagine the man threatening you turns out to be someone high up in the system. And the officers didn't want to arrest him. There was a sort of hesitant or almost afraid. So I told them, you know what, if you don't want to arrest him, then I'll deal with him myself. But as I moved, one of the commanders noticed that I was armed. He then changed his mind. Then they arrested him for perjury. And then the other thing that they told me, they said, if really this guy works for NIA, people that works for NIA will not actually come and arrest you. They will investigate, hand over the case, and then they send the necessary unit to come and arrest you. So I left the police station. Yeah, for a moment I thought that was the end of it. But something inside me said, this story isn't over. So I started digging, did my own investigation, and I found out where he stays. When I go to the house, I met his wife and mother. You could see fear written all over their faces. His wife said to me that they know him. She's just actually waiting for him to come and kill her. So you can tell that, okay, now I'm dealing with somebody that's actually very serious, and the things that he said when he came to my house are even more scarier. She said he even chased people at her work. Um, so he was kind of actually abusive and using state resources to do his own investigations, um, which actually got me worried. So I let it go. I thought, it's actually nothing. I should not actually worry about this thing. A few weeks later, I was driving through Soshanguve at night when suddenly gunshots. You, hey, you don't feel, you just react. I could feel that my knee or my right leg is wet. So I was shot on my right knee and I was bleeding. I drove myself to the nearest police station, bleeding, shaken, desperate for help. But nobody helped me at that police station, not even a single officer moved. I was outside. I had to call a friend of mine, Sminov. He came with somebody that I know. They drove me home. I got home, told my wife that I was shot, then went to the Pretoria Hospital. The hospital said, unfortunately, they are not equipped to take out a bullet. I went to Atteridgeville as well. They could not help me for 2 hours until my then wife arranged. She arranged for an ambulance to come and fetch me. I went to Eugene Marais Hospital. The last thing I remember is seeing the lights in the hospital. I woke up with this pain on my right knee. I must say the doctors there are very good. I mean, to remove a bullet stuck between your, I was impressed. So 15 days later, I came out of hospital, went to Pretoria West Police Station, and I said to the police, if you remember, I came here and opened a case of somebody that was threatening me. Now I've been shot. I opened a case. These guys were saying I must go back to Soshanguve and open a case there. And I refused. I then phoned Defense Intelligence. I spoke to Brigadier Smith. And what I find out is even the brigadier there were actually scared of this guy. And I don't know why. Opened the case, and then nothing, silence. The case went cold. So I think that's what I'm saying. You can be investigated without even knowing. And then for me, the worst thing is after where I thought this is over, I had an attempt in my life in Nelspruit where somebody broke into the house, wanted to shoot me at close range. But I managed to fight back as I shot at the person, and the person actually escaped, I think, without harm. I also escaped without harm. The police came, confiscated my firearm. They kept it for a few days. And for a few months, I went back and fetched the firearm. So I think I'm just sharing with you because I've seen a lot of things being said. Tefu, Mkwanazi have been saying things. And then I realized, you know what? It's true. These guys listen to our conversation. They investigate you without you even knowing. It's very worrying. It's very worrying. Especially where you run to the same people that are supposed to help you, which are the police, and nothing is done. And nothing is done. And then for me, after learning that they've got intelligence to actually do research and investigate, but here am I, I've been shot, nothing was done. There was an attempted shooting, nothing was done. In September 2024, I had to grab somebody that wanted to shoot me again. And I went to Deep Kloof police station to open a case, and that case went cold. If you think I'm lying, you can go and check case numbers that have been opened by me, and then just check and see if there's any investigation that was done. Yeah, I just thought I should share this with you because, yeah, we're living in a country where, you know, you can be a target by the name, by the same system that's supposed to protect you. And when intelligence is used for personal agendas, it stops being protection and it becomes intimidation. Some people in power forget that their duty is to protect, not to prey. I was lucky to survive. Many others never get a chance. Even now, I ask myself, how many people are being watched right now? How many ordinary citizens are on someone's list for reasons that have nothing to do with justice? Yeah. So you must always remember, always trust your instincts. When something feels off, it's probably off. Speak out, document everything, and never assume silence means safety, because it's all said and done. Resilience is your only weapon. I couldn't control what others did with their power, but I could control how I responded. I'm still standing, still speaking my truth, because the truth is the one thing intelligence can't erase. Yeah. So again, you've been listening to what to watch without knowing. I'm DJ Souls. If this story moved you, share it and stay tuned. Next episode, we'll talk about how to protect your privacy and digital footprint in a world where everyone is being watched. Thank you very much for watching.